Day 31, not a bad day for us. No take profits, but no stop losses. That's what's good. US dollar Swiss franc went to our favour. Had a third of a percent, 28 pips, so we're only £20 down on that one. US dollar CAD, that did actually make a real run towards the take profit. It's about a 4% gained on price day before it pulled back, finishing around about a third of a percent up as well. So £23 up for that trade. And the Euro CAD, again, it's a reversal candle. Don't like it because we don't want to see it continuing to push down over the next day or two, or how long it would take to get to the stop loss. But for now, at least, it has gone a bit to the good, and we're about £10 up for it. Let's check those other charts. Let's see if we got any new signals. Aussie dollar yen, that feels like it could have a turnaround soon. That's seen a reversal candle today. If it continues pushing up, of course, it will get out of the oversold area. Pound Japanese yen, that would have kept on going, and looks like it would have been a take profit for us down in this region. So a bit of a shame that we did close that one out from the stochastic going oversold. But still, we were happy with the gains that we got, so it ain't all bad. Great British Pound, New Zealand dollar, we are actually getting a sell signal from the stochastic here. Was 96.69 previously, now 92.53. Bit of a red candle, taking it away from the overbought. And we've got no other stochastic signals, so let's pop down a channel. It wasn't a very volatile day on this chart. That's our channel then, pretty narrow. If we zoom out, yeah, we have actually seen this sort of region treated around about a resistance level, but if we go back a year, it is only to this vertical line here. So all of this here, that over there, we have to ignore those. And even here, it does get quite close if we see there, but this time it's pushed on. We can't trust the stochastic signal without the support and resistance. So that means there are no extra signals for us tonight. But if these three trades carry on as they were today, if they reverse from how they've reversed, well, that'd be great to see. Let's come back tomorrow. Day 32. US dollar Swiss franc, pretty nice. Back to our entry price. We did actually get into profit from the high end price as well. Since pulled back a bit from there. Only £3 down now. The push could come. US dollar, Canadian dollar, pretty indecisive day. Went up a bit, went down a bit. Finished pretty much back at the entry price. Still £20 up. And the Euro CAD, not so good here. Did come back against us. Only a couple quid down though. Still plenty of room to the stop loss. And at least we've seen the price return off the low. It's not currently pushing down. No, it is going the other way, the right way. Let's get some take profits. Something's got to come sooner or later. For now, let's check those charts. Aussie dollar yen does see a green day, but it's not enough to make the stochastic oscillator go up. In fact, it continues its trajectory downwards, now all the way down at 0.004. Got to start pulling up if we see a little bit more green. Same for the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, not quite out of the oversold region yet. Starts to tilt up a little bit on this one though. Could see it get out of there. And plenty of opportunity to see that treated as a support level with a bounce off of it. It's a fair chance we'd be in a trade. We lost out on the sell trade earlier. Maybe the buy trade will get us a win. Hopefully we see that in the next day or two. No other signals on the charts. No worries. Let's hope for a good day over the next 24 hours. And see where these trades are at then. Day 33. All of our trades still open. It was a strong day for the dollar though. That's what we're looking for. Jerome Powell speaking and the interest rate decision from the Fed. They held them. And you can see what happened to the US dollar Swiss franc here, closing right up at the top by the looks of it. What have we had? About 0.7% rise. Very nice. We're around about £30 up on that one. And the dollar CAD, you can see what was going on before Jerome Powell came out. Was down by about 0.5%, made back all of that ground and then pushed green. Now it's just underneath 0.5% up and over halfway to the take profit. Pretty nice. £50 up on that trade. Finally, Euro CAD. This one did go against us actually. But similarly to the US dollar CAD, it pulled back from where it was. What a low there. It looked like it was going to head to our stop loss, but it's since taken a strong reversal, and that's all we can hope for. No new moves for us with our open trades again. Let's check those other charts. Man, Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, still not out even after another green day. Did push pretty high. I would wager if it was going to close up at that region, then we would have seen the stochastic get out of there. But alas, not today. Great British Pound, Japanese yen. This was our profitable trade from before. Looks like it could be gearing up for a reversal now. We do actually see the stochastic just about poking out 5.89. We were in there with a sell trade before. Now we could be back in with a buy. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. That doesn't quite get there. Still around about 4 on the stochastic. Gonna need another push so we can stick with the pound yen. And we want it to be treated as a support level. Let's pop down that channel and see how it's looking. That vertical white line there, that is 1 year back, 26th of January 2021, and we saw price come into the channel here, broke through, and then over here it cuts through the channel, back up and down, not being treated as a support level. We'd need a return from price back up. It does come, but well outside the channel. All the way over to October 2021, made a break to the north again, only to come back down a few weeks later. Doesn't treat as a support level and reverse from that area though. Stays there only to drop down and then break through once more. So I mean, it's possible we do see this area here, but we haven't seen anywhere in the last year treated as a support level. And when we go further back, not that it would matter, but price hasn't been in that area for a long time. Not enough strength in the signal for us to continue with the trade there, but we will keep an eye on the Great British Pound, Japanese yen, and see what happens with that one. Be interesting to see whether maybe we should be taking these signals, whether they appear as a resistance level or a support level. We'll watch for it and we'll keep those other trades going. All three of them have got some promise, I think. Let's come back tomorrow. Day 34, how are they looking? Bit of bad, bit of good. Let's start with that bad, the Euro Canadian dollar. It is a loss. We got knocked out, quite a rundown against the Euro today. And a bit annoyingly, price has retreated. We've seen this over the last 2 days as well. The morning session really takes a dive. But when the Americans step in the afternoon, and they like the Euro apparently, they are building it back up. Means for us, we might have just got caught around about the low. Could see this being a support level and a true bounce coming down. We did lose exactly £50 for it after taking off the commission and swap. Could be worse. Meanwhile, the good news are both our US dollar pairs doing pretty well. The US dollar Swiss franc, that's about £60 up now. What a run it's had today. Really nice. Found a high even further up. We might be seeing the take profit level soon. There it is up there, still waiting. Wouldn't mind grabbing some of those profits. Meanwhile, interestingly, the US dollar CAD, that's been going really strong despite the fact that the Euro CAD took a dive. It's all about the Euro and the US dollar on these pairs today, not about the CAD at all, I guess. And we see, look at how close we've got to the take profit. We're at £85 up here. It'd be about 100 for a win. And it's got to get there. We are so close. And you really hope it gets there. We are that close away. Only about 10 pips near enough. Let's have a look at it on the 15-minute chart, see if we can see it there. Just one more push and we are in. Hopefully that's going to trigger by the time we're back tomorrow. But for now, let's take a look at those other charts as we see the green light get in here. Nice sort of take profit twinkling there. Good to see. Euro US dollar goes oversold. You can see the drop that happened today. Big moves against the euro. And the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, that keeps dropping as well. What a nice sell trade this would have been. Curse those retracements. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar just about goes overbought here. 96 hovering around about there. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, oversold. Still no trade entries for us. Hasn't been a one this week. Hopefully that changes tomorrow. Last day before the weekend. I wouldn't mind getting in one or two more trades. Or at least hitting these take profits. Another strong day for the US dollar would be appreciated. We'll be watching in 24 hours time. Day 40. Pretty good for us. At least on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, we do manage to take profit. £89.85 from the trade. Just got to knock off a 50p commission and a £1.48 swap. Overall though, good to get a winning trade. It's been a while. Meanwhile, the US dollar Swiss franc has had ever so slightly a green day here. In danger of pushing into overbought territory, which would mean a manual close down, but not quite yet. 94.52 is the reading. So we stick it out on this one. We are £60 up thereabouts. Still a little bit to go. I got a feeling that any sort of green day at all on Monday, and that'll be a close down. See if there's any signals for us for the weekend. No extra signals for us tonight, but there are plenty of charts that are in the overbought or oversold regions. So sooner or later, they've got to get out of there, you'd imagine. Couldn't imagine on some of these charts going in when the stochastic goes into the overbought region, especially at the 80 level. That does seem a bit crazy to me. Jumping in and out of trades. Maybe we'll try it someday. Let's come back on Monday though, see if those signals finally do come. Maybe a weekend will change people's mind, get people thinking in a new direction on some of these currency pairs. There we go. Let's check out that journal. What about this week's trades? Not all bad. We didn't actually get into any this week. This is the first week we've had 0 entry signals. And what do you know? We did actually finish the week positive. It's probably a fair correlation between those two because we had 1 winner and 1 loser this week. And the loser was only about £50 down, whereas the winner, that was about £90 up. Puts us at £451 at 28p down. Still a long way back. Hoping the US dollar Swiss franc will get there. That trade started with such a wide stop loss and take profit. It's going on almost 4 weeks now. Really been there with us. Well, we'll keep trying.